Welcome back everybody to another video, and you can obviously tell that my hair has been done a little differently today. Instead of going for my usual slick contour, I decided to go for a looser and more volumized quiff kind of thing with a side part, and I'll explain why I chose this hairstyle for today's video. Anyway, the product I'll be looking at today has been requested to me to review by some people for quite a while already, and today's product will be the Vilain Powermade from Slick Hair Shop. So let's get right into this. So this is the product container itself. It's a black plastic jar that is 2.2 ounces. It's advertised to have a light hold, a glossy finish, the ingredients at the back, as well as the directions and the social media accounts of Slick Hair TV. It also comes with a screw top lid, which if you open it up, you will be met with this paper covering over here. Once you break through the seal, you would find sort of a greenish, a pale green-yellow color for product that actually looks pretty soft. Now in the scoop itself, it's very creamy, it's very lotion-like, super easy to scoop out. Once you apply it to your hands, it still feels rather lotion-like and has some sort of wetness to it. But once you apply it to hair, which is actually really easy to go through and apply to hair, it gets much drier, and it just feels like much like a dry product altogether, a bit like a matte paste the moment you apply it into your hair. Just as you would expect from this consistency, this product is very easy to comb through, and there is no tug and pull whatsoever. You can tell that the comb moves through my hair pretty easily. However, I do find that this product really lacks slickness. There's barely any slickness to it, but there's more of a dry grip instead of a slickness. Pretty comparable to the dry grip you'd find in matte products such as pastes and cream pomades that are meant for texture. Now here I am just trying to style my usual side part, my contour with this product over here. And given that it's a light hold, this product actually has a strength to weight ratio that is rather decent, because it's very lightweight in hair and it doesn't weigh your hair down whatsoever. And why I have my hair done into sort of a looser quiff kind of style right now, because I want to show the kind of hairstyles you can do with this product. And just as you saw in the video earlier, I could use it for cleaner styles, and I can also use it for finger comb styles just like this. But note that this product won't give you the same amount of texture as you would with other products such as clays or matte paste, for example. It doesn't give you as much separation or as much texture as you would find with the other drier matte products, but it's still good enough to give you sort of a relaxed looking style. And talking about its hold, it's advertised to have a light hold, but I'd say if you have straighter and finer hair like me, you would find that hold to be somewhat between a light hold and a medium hold, depending on how much you use. I have somewhat of a hold between a light and medium with 2 scoops is how much I normally use, but if I use 4 scoops, it'll be sort of a medium hold. Now I don't really like the endurance on this, because I was biking all the way to university today, as I normally do, and if I use an oil-based pomade, it would just remain really consistent. There's hardly any movement if I bike not too quickly. There might be a few hairs just moving out, but it's still very consistent for the most part. But when I biked today all the way to my university, the moment I reached there, the front of my hair just started spiking up, and it just it went all whoosh. And that was right after I combed my side part in the morning, which you saw in the video. So I biked to school right after I styled my hair in that video, and then it just went all poofy at the moment I arrived at my destination. And so that's when I went to the bathroom and decided to change my hair up to do a quiff. And even with a quiff, I would say that this product over here kind of does lose its grip throughout the day. So you would find that the hold would be a little weaker as the day progresses, so that you'd kind of lose volume. And speaking of volume, this is a rather lightweight product, so you can find that you have a decent amount of volume with it that does not make your hair look as extremely high as it would with other texturizing and lightweight products, but this one is still good enough to give you an above average height, and it really does not weigh your hair down whatsoever. And I guess that's what it's designed for, this is supposed to be for both modern styles and cleaner styles, given that Slick Hard Shop is mainly for guys who'd rather do more modern and texturized styles. That's why the product has a lot of those kind of matte finish and high hold products. Well, this one is just designed to, it's advertised to do the opposite, a light hold and glossy finish. It seems like something that I would normally use. However, I do find that, yes, it does have somewhere between a light medium hold, but it doesn't really endure throughout the whole day. And the grip, it just kind of loses a little bit of grip and a little bit of stickiness throughout the day. And there is just a little bit of stickiness, I'm sorry. Hardly any slickness, as I mentioned earlier, but a little bit of stickiness, but just enough to actually keep your hair in place. And note that if you have cowlicks in the back, you might expect them to just pop up at any time of the day. Like, I have a cowlick in the back of my hair over here, especially in this area is pretty problematic, and you can tell that right now I have a couple of strands springing up out there, and I didn't really recomb this product in the last 2 hours. And I recombed it throughout the day though, and if you actually do recomb your hair with this product, you would find that there's a little bit of that dry resistance you would find with, like I said, typical dry matte products, but it's not difficult to recomb whatsoever. There's absolutely no tug. Still, it's just pretty easy to comb, except you expect a little more of that dry resistance compared to when you just first style with it. And now let's talk about the shine. This product is advertised to provide you with a glossy finish. However, this seems a little vague to me. Now, these guys, they seem to use the term gloss and shine interchangeably, while there are actually different types of shine. I would say that the kind of shine this provides you is not so much like a glossy shine, like a wet shine you would find with pomades and old-fashioned creams like Brill Cream, but it's more of a satin kind of sheen, like a whited out kind of sheen. Because when you say gloss, like a glossy shine, I would normally think of at least some kind of wetness to it, kind of like an old-fashioned, well-polished, groomed shine instead of just your whited out, waxy looking kind of sheen. But with this one, I'd say the shine is a low shine. It's just a notch above a neutral shine. It's a very natural looking satin sheen, and it still leaves your hair with a level of shine, but not really much of a wet gloss whatsoever, and not too much of a gloss per se. And when you say glossy finish, most people would actually think, some people would think that it would provide you with a high shine. However, well, yes, it does the job of giving you a shine, but it does not give you a high shine. So this might not really reach the expectations of some people. It might be a little misleading in terms of how it's being advertised. But I guess this can be overlooked because the level of shine was not mentioned whatsoever. So it's just something to be left out to the potential buyer, I believe. But with something that's mentioned to have a shine finish, just like this one, you're supposed to mention whether it has a low shine, a medium shine, or a high shine. It's not mentioned at all in the product's advertisement or in the jar. But I'd say that this is sort of like I said earlier, a very low shine, just slightly a step above, just a solid step above neutral, I'd say. And I really need to mention scent. That is one thing I forgot to mention earlier on in the video, because when talking about pomades, the scent is one of the first things I would describe, but I just seem to forget to talk about it in this video. That's why I left it out all the way till the end right now. And the scent on it's just very, very difficult to place for me. I believe it's sort of their signature scent for the by Vilain products, because it's not like anything else, you know. I really couldn't place it whatsoever, but it does smell kind of artificial. A little like rubber mixed with soap. I just really can't place it at all, but it's just a signature scent, because I do find that some of their other products kind of smell similar to this. I believe that the Gold Digger has the same scent. Final verdict on Powermade from by Vilain. This product didn't really meet my expectations in a way that it performed differently from how I expected it to turn out. I mean, it felt like a lotion when you on the first scoop, but it started acting like a dry product once you put it in your hair, without acting too much like a dry product in a way that it doesn't leave your hair looking matte, nor does it give you too much texture. It just really is something in between. It's just around the gray area between a product that can provide you with a cleaner style and a textureless style. I wouldn't say that it's super versatile, because a super versatile hair product can give you lots of texture you need for a good looser style, like a more modern style, and gives you like a good enough slickness for a cleaner style. But this one doesn't really have too much slickness to it in order to do the cleaner style that I always go for, nor does it give me enough texture to go for a more modern style. But it's just enough to actually give you a relaxed style if you decide to do something finger combed, and it just performs just enough, but not completely like super good if you're trying to go for a clean style as well. It's just really around the gray area, I would say. And it's hold, if you have finer, straighter hair and you don't have much cowlicks, then this product might be okay for you in a way that I guess you can expect it to hold up for you as long as you don't move too much. But the endurance on it is not exactly the best for me, especially I have cowlicks around the back area of my hair and they just sprung out throughout the day, which of course I don't like that. But I do think that the shine on it is a good one, in a way that they decide to make something that doesn't look too greasy, which is actually it really does advertise not meant to be greasy, and it doesn't give you a greasy shine whatsoever, and it's supposed to give you a healthy shine. It just gives you the right amount of shine, just enough shine to make your hair look well groomed, I'd say, and it does not have that artificial, very artificial looking shine. Like I said, the satin sheen on it looks pretty natural, but it does not leave your hair looking overly dry or matte. Like I said, it does not leave your hair just looking too shiny. It's just a nice amount of low shine. They hit the sweet spot right there, I'd say, when it comes to the low shine on it. So they have a good enough low shine. The scent on it, you couldn't really smell it with you. It's very subtle, but overall, I'm not a huge fan of this product. I mean, I'm not really into talking smack about products or companies out there. I do understand that by Vilain is actually a decent line for a lot of other guys out there. I'm not really so much into the texturized look, but this is kind of their break from completely modern, loose and texturized styles to try to give you a clean cut style and the texturized style in between. Like I said, this product's around the gray area, but this still does not really is not really well suited for me. But yeah, but then again, sometimes reviews and thoughts on a product are completely subjective, because they entirely depend on the individual and the kind of style the individual goes for, and the expectations, the initial expectations. And this one doesn't exactly reach my expectations, nor does it really achieve my liking for creating the style that I normally go for. But if you're just looking for something enough to do the job, then maybe you can give this a shot. They got a nice shine to it. That's all I can say. Scent is okay, not so good for endurance. It entirely depends on your hair type. So that's all I really can say about this product. I'll just leave the rest to you. And if I provided decent insight on this particular product over here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon to never miss a single upload of mine, and I'll see you in my next video.